Hey folks, on to session 19 of Eddie's How to Dark. This time around I've actually, I'm gonna do some of the administrative stuff on camera, because it's fairly important. Real quick, what I've done so far is I'm putting in Vipant to lock in that Slugger quirk, and I'm putting in Mustel to lock in Unerring, both some very nice plus damage quirks. Don't really have any negative quirks on those two that we need to get rid of. Anyhow, a couple of very important things we're going to do because we have the heirlooms to do so. We're going to max out training regimen.
A strict regimen is paramount if one is to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
So at this point, upgrading hero skills here at the guild is about as cheap as it is going to get. And so now we can just focus on upgrading instructor mastery and unlocking higher skill tiers. And the other thing we can do is we can't max it out, but we can get close to maxing out the furnace and getting equipment upgrades as cheap as they will ever be. With that in mind, also, at this point, it's worth noting that I haven't been paying much attention to the stagecoach. I've got a roster full of heroes that I'm mostly happy with, so unless someone shows up with something I desperately want, or, you know, just have some amazing quirks out the gate, you know, they show up with, say, quick reflexes, on guard, or quick draw, probably not going to pick up or replace any new heroes immediately. As far as where we are going, we're going back into the Weald, and we're going to take on the Brigand 8-pounder. So this is one of the infamous Brigand cannon fights. The trinket that's going to give us is going to be a very useful Vestal trinket, as well as, of course, deeds and crests. This fight is really frustrating to a lot of people, but I've managed to put together a special team comp that can pretty consistently deal with the Brigand Pounder, even on champion mode. And so let's get these folks set up. The first key here is, of course, a Plague Dock. What we're going to want to do, however, is replace Noxious Blast with Disorienting Blast. We don't really need that dot there. What we need is that stun that can target the second rank. Hang on. Let me make sure... Never mind. No, we don't want to bring that. We do want to bring Noxious Blast, because we are not going to want to shuffle the enemy for this. Scratch that, sorry. Ditten is perfectly fine, but I don't really regret upgrading her with Disorienting Blast. That will come in handy during some later setups. Anyhow, so we're going to take with us... Take 2 Stain? No, let's just take Gibbard. And about the only thing we're going to do is set up her last heal skill, get rid of Illumination, take Divine Comfort. For Mortimer, he's got just about everything we need, except we're not really going to count on him getting shuffled into the back and healing stress, so goodbye Cry Havoc, hello Lick Wounds, and Sydney, oops it does, Sydney has exactly the skills we want her to have. In particular, the mighty Iron Swan is what we are after. So now we're just going to make sure all of their equipment is up to date. Because this can be a bit of a rough one. Yep. Good as what I have available. And let's send them in. And hopefully you'll get to see just how amazing this team comp is against the cannon. Alright, so we're going to... so the major things that we want on the Houndmaster and the Hellion are damage. So the Hellion is going to get Dismiss's head. Do we want to give her the damage stone too? You know what, I'm going to say let's give him Swift Cloak. Let's just give him... Yeah. what the Plague Doctor is going to get is the Blasphemous Vial and Witch's Vial. Between these two trinkets, they total up to a massive plus 70% stun chance, and that's going to come in. That's really going to come in handy because with their stun skills, yeah, that's 180% chance to stun. Definitely will let you consistently double stun enemies on Apprentice difficulty 2 turns in a row. Let's see here. The big thing we want from Gibbard is healing, so we're going to give her Unia's head. It would be nice to have the Sacred Scroll already, but no such luck. We can give her that much. Let's see. Yeah. We'll just leave that second trinket slot open. And I think for Mortimer, we're going to give him the Swift Cloak and the Damage Stone. Wait, hang on, I lied. Swift Cloak and the Cudgel Weight. You almost got me good there. Alright, once again, we want to make Blackjack as effective as possible. So the long and short of it is, you've probably had some issues with this fight in the past if you've played Darkest Dungeon. And if you remember, the trick is the cannon does a massive amount of damage to you if you don't manage to take out the Matchman. So for this fight, we're not going to take out the Matchman, we're just going to disable him for several turns in a row. Alright, so let's see here. Just... Yep, pack up all the food. Gonna make that a full stack of shovels, I think. Some antitoxins, some bandages, some herbs, some keys. A little bit of everything when you go into the Weald. And our usual complement of 12 torches. Right, passing on the holy water. This ought to do it. Away we go.
Simple folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunting of public taboos, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square.
Alright, thank you for that nice bit of...
and gunpowder hangs in the air.
Dang it.
The war machine is close.
Alright, so here's the trick. We got 2 rooms that are both kind of the furthest away from the starting point, so we're not sure if the cannon is going to be in this room or this room, so we're just going to have to find out. So yeah, the other nice thing about this team comp is it's actually pretty good for navigating the Weald. Okay, let's see what we got. Snuck up on these guys. Good, good, good. Yeah, I'm pretty confident we can take her out before we need to, let's see, can you get me at least 8 damage? 8 damage would be great. Ah, so close. And she resisted the bleed. Okay, no worries. That'll do. Okay, and that'll leave Sydney to chunk some damage to one of these guys. You know what? You're guaranteed to get at least 1 turn. The minus in damage from trying to use If It Bleeds over Wicked Hack is a little too low. That was a good one. So we're going to take a little bit of damage. No biggie. This team is really good at mitigating damage. That's going to become really important once we get to the actual cannon fight. Nice. Alright. So let's go ahead and remove that bleed. Did I bring... Yeah, Mortimer. I forget which Houndmaster is which. I think they have the same color palette. Alright, so let's finish off that Cultist Brawler that she was hacking at earlier. We can use Blackjack to disable this other Cultist Brawler, prevent him from taking a turn this round. Yep, there we go. Stunned, didn't do anything. And now, lay down some Judgment to get damage into him. Really like Judgment, it's really good. And we'll just club him again. There we go.
formation
Kind of hoping that club would have just taken him out, but whatever.
Maintain the offensive.
Great. Good stuff. That's all stuff that I'm sure will come in handy.
Wealth beyond measure,
A little bit of coin.
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay, what do we got? That was quick. Okay, okay. Let's see here. I think how this is going to go is we're going to focus on picking off this back row and keeping them locked down in the meantime. Meanwhile, we'll just take a little bit of damage from the front. But in terms of locking down the back row, I think Ditton is going to have us covered. So let's start chunking them down. Yep, there we go. Blinding gas. Stunned. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish one of those off.
Continue
Problem
the
solved.
onslaught. Destroy them all.
Let's see. Your odds of stunning 85%, not bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and stun the Fungal Scratcher, why not? Nice, okay. Pretty good opening round. Okay. So here's the amazing thing about the Blasphemous Vial, Witch's Vial combo. This thing back here got an 80% bonus to stun resist after recovering from that stun. But between these trinkets and the base chance of blinding gas, we actually still have a 75% chance of stunning this guy. You know, I think that's exactly what we're going to try. Look at that. Still locked down. Pretty glorious. Alright, let's have you start chunking down these foes here. I think what I'm going to have you do is actually disable the Cultist Brawler. Very nice. And we'll take a groping swipe from the Fungal Scratcher. That's a little bit of damage, nothing we can't fix. And if it bleeds, we can kill it.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Bang. Alright, let's clean this up. So now we may as well just start laying down damage over time effects with the Plague Doctor. He'll be mostly dead by the time he gets in action. And now we can actually start blackjacking the Fungal Scratcher again, leave him disabled. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish off the brawler.
As the fiend falls,
Now we just have the one enemy to worry about. We can patch up some of that damage that the Fungal Scratcher did to Sydney earlier. And now we can just clean up this fight. Let's go ahead and make sure he doesn't get an action this turn. That's the power of that's the power of Stun Spect, Houndmasters, and Plague Doctors. No, not Plague Grenade. Noxious Blast. There we go. Might not blight him. Nope, got through. You can very consistently keep enemies locked down if you have both in your team. And the damage over time takes them out.
this is how a life is taken.
Ain't it just? Hey, some scouting chance. Okay, some treasure up there that we're probably not going to go back for. Ah, Beast Carcass. That'll net us some extra food. Alright, not bad. And how about that? A shallow grave. We can use a shovel. Let's see what, okay. Take it. I'm okay leaving that jade there. Probably replace the citrine in pretty short order, too. Okay, what do we got here? Nice. Alright. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Well, as ever, we'll open up the gate by, disabling the back row. Yeah, let's just make with the damage here. Stunned. Alright, let's see if Gibbard can finish that one off. Nope. Good try, though. You know what? I got a good feeling about this. Let's try this. Iron Swan. Nice! take some... Or Sydney's gonna take some beats. Ouch. Oh, dang, yeah, the Cultist Acolyte got to go first. Damn it. And we dodged the stressful incantation. That is what we wanted to see. Alright, so I think if we play Grenade... Come on, Light. There we go. That's the last we need to worry about, that Acolyte. So I think with that in mind... Now let's have the Vestal do some damage to one of these Flumble Scratchers. Not as much as I was hoping for. Mortimer can disable the other one. Let's see how much... That's a good try. So we're going to take another Groping Swipe. Ow. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think Ditton and Gibbard are going to focus on recovering Sydney's health. Mortimer is going to continue to lock down that front rank Fungal Scratcher. Because Blackjack plus Cudgel Weight is super good.
Unforgiving.
Nice. Sydney's going to bring down that enemy. There we go. This team does have really good damage tolerance. You can pretty consistently rack out a lot of healing. And let's just...
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. Oh wow, we were actually able to fit all those things in our inventory. Okay, what do we got in the coffin? Insight into the nature of the world. Now-wheeled Explorer, so that's... nothing to complain about. Let's push on. We got a hallway battle coming up here. Nice, okay. Easy stuff. And we even surprised them. We got this. There we go, Spider down.
Impunity.
Come on, Blight. Yes, alright. We don't need to deal with that, so let's try and judge... You know what? I'm going to count on City to actually hit that guy. Let's Divine Comfort and top off everyone's HP.
Back to the pit.
And there goes the Blight. Good, good stuff. Ooh, deeds. We need those deeds.
Push on to the task.
We still have lots of cash at home. I'm replacing the citrines. What is this? Ooh, tree stump. Use some antitoxin here.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Yeah, I'll leave the rest of that stuff there and just keep stacking heirlooms for now. I will run out of money eventually. Cool, alright. So I think how this is going to go is I am going to get to that treasure room up there, camp, explore that room and see if it contains the cannon, and if not, any camp bonuses we have should last until we get to the cannon down here. We know this room is empty, so it's going to be one battle. Yeah, even if there's another hallway battle here, we won't use up the 4 battles that most, like, camp buffs last us. So for now, let's push on. Use bandages on the mummified remains.
Finding the stuff is only the first
More
test.
coin.
Now it must be carried home.
Whatever. I can drop a torch. We got... Ooh, that's fun. All these things are really fast. Let's see if we can just take out the Rabid Gnashers as soon as possible. Come on. Plus 20% damage to Beast. Let's do this. Nice!
Another one falls.
That's what we wanted to see. Oh, yes. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. Okay. No rabies for us today. And we'll light that guy. We'll take a stressful incantation, but we can take it. There we go. No biggie. Very stressful. Alright, so let's... Well, that is the one thing to note about Vestals, is their accuracy is not the best. Okay, cool. Nice. Alright, it was a good time to start another stack of gold.
Low and driven into the mud.
This is an empty room. Don't need to worry too much about Torchlight until we get up to that room battle up there. Okay, trap is dealt with. Houndmasters, as ever, are super good at that. We are not touching that thing. Not without holy water, and no. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Well, let's lock down those back rows. Yeah, let's start cutting them up. Nice crits. Crits are good. Come on, you can finish this if you hit. Nice. All right. That's one enemy down. Okay, let's see what Iron Swan affords us on this last foe. Not a kill, but a lot of good damage. Knights resisted the bleed. Alright, Cindy takes some damage, but that's nothing we can't fix with this party. Okay, well, let's go ahead and mop up. Damn it. Not what I was hoping for. Fortunately, the fungal artillery are pretty slow, so let's try that again. Mop up the fungal artillery. There we go. Much better that time. Can't stun either of these guys. What the heck? Start chunking damage over time into the fungal scratcher. In case you're wondering, you know, the fungal scratchers actually do have pretty solid blight resist, but let's not forget that the blasphemous vial also provides a buff to blight skill chance. It's so dumb how good it is. But Gibbard can stun one of these guys. Let's see if she nails it, and she does. Good, good, good. Alright. Cool. How do we want to do this? You know what? Because we can, yeah, we'll just blackjack him, keep that scratcher locked down. Yeah, there we go. We'll just put some more damage over time on the fungal scratcher, and that's it. Between the stun and the damage over time effects, we no longer have to worry about him. That all said, the Cultist Brawler just crit us, and that was not cool. Ouch. Alright. That's okay. That's a solvable problem. Sydney might even take him out. Eh, not quite. Good enough, though. Pretty sure we can patch up any damage we've taken. Yeah. Now, let's not take too many chances. Let's just go ahead and finish this up. We're about to camp anyhow. Yeah, there we go. Alright, yep, there we go, and we can Battlefield Medicine to clear the bleed. And, well, I was gonna say, now we just wait for the Scratcher to, die from Blight. What the heck, let's hit it. Okay.
A trifling victory.
Gonna want to put that
But a
portrait
victory
somewhere.
nonetheless.
Let's see, how does our map look? Oh, scouting chance. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Okay, but we got the scouting chance to tell us that info. Yeah, nothing I desperately want to explore, so I think, I'm not afraid of hunger checks. I'll get rid of that small stack of food we've got. Alright. Let's open up that chest, heirloom chest.
A fortune.
Okay, nice.
Waiting to be spent.
Nice, nice, nice. I think once again, since I'm not too worried about food, I'll go ahead and ditch the herbs. As in the Weald, you pretty much bring herbs to get food. Ooh, am I going to want... Scratch that. I'm ditching the anti-venom, because I'm going to want herbs to clear the battle trance debuff. She does, yeah, good, she does have battle trance. Okay, and with that in mind, yeah, you know what, let's backtrack and then camp. Damn it, Gibbard. Spirits command me to do this. Yeah, good for you. See what happens? It rejected you. This is why you don't get involved with demonic effigies. You just end up with disappointment. Anyhow, so we're gonna feast
The battle may yet be won.
to chip away stress. Let's go ahead and activate Hound's Watch, prevent nighttime ambush, and maybe we'll even get a surprise round on our enemies. Let's see here. We definitely want battle trance. And now I think we just want to try and just get rid of stress on the Vestal. So we will. I think we'll have encourage the Vestal. Smoke this leaf. And then I think we'll just also have Ditton self-medicate to buffer accuracy that much more. And we can call it a night.
As the light gains purchase,
Use
spirits are
herbs to
lifted,
clear
and purpose is
the
made
debuff.
clear.
I don't think she's going to get shuffled anytime soon. Nice. We snuck up on him. This should be easy. Alright, you know what? I have an idea. And then, so now that she's stunned, I'm pretty sure we can just kill her with damage over time effects. There we go. Sure, let's have you stun one of these guys.
The match is struck. A blazing star
Sydney
is born.
might just outright kill the other. Let's find out. Close but no cigar. Nice, but he missed. Okay. Sweet. Yep. Let's just finish off that acolyte back there. Good. Okay. Ditton can ensure the death of that front rank cultist brawler. And now we're gonna take a shot. He is rent. Do I still have bandages? I do still have bandages, so if I don't get a chance to use battlefield medicine, I can take care of that lead. And now we're just going to chunk him down. Problem solved. Cool.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Dang it.
They can be beaten.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, you know what? Now we don't need the herbs anymore. There we go. I'm just gonna skip that. I do kind of want to keep these bandages in case of
The way
a
is lit.
bleeding
The path
emergency
is
during the
clear.
fight with the
We
brigand
require
cannon.
only the strength to follow it.
So I have... what the heck? I'll use a key.
Glittering
Hey!
gold, trinkets and baubles.
You've got a free trinket
paid
slot,
for
don't you?
in blood.
Sure, let's take that. Coin is not a super high priority
The
for me
light,
right now, but I'm
the
not going to
promise
complain
of
about having
safety.
it. Okay, here we go. And so this is going to be how you fight the brigand cannon. It's not going to be terribly impressive because we are still on Apprentice difficulty. Nice, we snuck up on him. So the long and short of it is we're going to keep the back rows locked down until we absolutely need to kill the brigand matchman. All the while just getting damage bit by bit into the brigand 8-pounder, and we're mostly just going to let this guy hit us, the cutthroat, and Gabard is going to just heal up whatever he can dish out. You know, our enemies are bandits. Unless they crit, they don't really have any stress-inflicting attacks, so we just need to keep up with whatever damage we let them get into us, and that's pretty much that. So, here we go. We'll start by locking down the back rows. And in the meantime, Sydney will just start hitting the pounder, activate the doggy treat, and we will also have the dog just presumably chew on the wheels of the brigand 8-pounder. I don't know how the dog is dealing so much damage to the cannon, but hey, I ain't gonna complain. So Gabard, I think, for now, I think the best thing she can do just have her hit the cannon for what, you know, little damage it'll chunk in. But with the Brigand Pounder, it's got at least 70 protection. Every little bit helps. And fortunately, the one guy who remained unstunned. Okay, blanket fire. Nice, nice. Okay, so the Brigand Matchman got like 120 stun resist. We can't stun him reliably, but we can probably kill him. So let's go ahead and lay down a Plague Grenade. And let's not take any chances. Any chance we get to put damage into the Matchman, let's just go ahead and do it. There we go.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
And everybody else can just hit the Pounder. Oh, or maybe Gibbard. Well, Gibbard needs to heal herself a bit. Fortunately, that can be done with Judgment. Okay. So now the cannon calls in reinforcements, calls in a new Matchman. But what these guys don't have is stun resist. Also, what's nice about the Matchman is you can pretty much always count on it going last. Because you might notice that he has minus 20 speed. Okay. So I think how this is going to go... Yeah, Blackjack as it stands can't reach that guy in the back. So we're going to have him... Let's rush. Okay, never mind. He crit the Fusilier. Let's, stun, very good. And, as ever, we chunk whatever we can into the Brigand Pounder. Shank, that's probably going to inflict some bleed. Nope, she resisted. Okay, he only got... The Matchman only got 40 stun resist that time, which means we can probably get him again. And Reinforcement, strangely enough, did not call in any bandits. So, hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Just go ahead and leave him stunned again. That's that, and, oh, is the doggy treat worn off? It has. Now, once again, we're just going to do whatever we can to that cannon. Alright, now some damage is starting to go around, and we've got a character that's bleeding a bit, so I think we'll patch some of that up a little bit. Stun resist. So it's currently at 105% stun resist chance. Here's what we're going to try. We're going to try and hit him with a Blackjack. That should still have a decent chance of stunning him, but we have plenty of insurance if it doesn't. Nice. Okay. And now what we can do is we can actually have Ditton use Plague Grenade. Go. Actually, using Plague Grenade didn't matter all that much, but whatever. Point is, the Matchman isn't going to be doing anything. And how do you miss the cannon? How do you miss the cannon, Gibbard? Uppercut slice that might move her into the back. Nope, she resisted the move. Alright. Dies. Reinforcements, call in a new Matchman without any stun resists. And, yeah, we're just gonna keep chunking it down bit by bit. Lock down those fools there. And, nice! Okay. So let's see here. Assuming Gibbard doesn't whiff again, she can actually bring down the cannon for us. Yes. Only one damage, but one damage is all we needed. And now we just mop up the remaining bandits, and that's all there is to it. Okay. Sure, let's... Alright, whatever. There we go. Last we'll be hearing from that matchman. And we don't need to worry about the Fusilier there anymore, because that's the last action he's going to take. And, yes, calm down. So we just need to focus down this Cutthroat, and we're good to go. Nice. Crit heal. We'll go ahead and remove that bleed. Mortimer will top up his HP, because why the heck not? Yeah. We can have Sydney Adrenaline Rush to heal herself up just a little bit. And there we go. Dies from damage over time.
As victories mount,
Beat. Alright.
so too will resistance.
A couple of decent enough trinkets, and, yes, I don't really feel like backtracking all the way to that treasure room to get that stuff, so that's pretty much it. So there you go. We fought the cannon, we took minimal damage, and minimal stress. That's all there is to it, and I hope to make this fight a bit more impressive when I do the same thing with the veteran and champion level cannons. How much coin did we rake in, anyhow? Yeah, not a lot. Enough. Oh, wow. Apparently Mortimer and Gibbard picked up some diseases while out there. Ennui. Apparently, after fighting the cannon in the Weald, Mortimer has become bored with life. And Gibbard has a creeping cough. That's depressing.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
Alright, and that's about all there is to it for now. See you folks next time.